a parent, how have you had to innovate lately?
Well, I think we all had to adapt to this new situation. So back in the spring, when we were having to shelter in place and doing school at home, I kind of homeschooled you, right? And then another way I had to adapt is I think I had to be a nicer mommy and let you do some things that I maybe wouldn't have let you do, like make slime and all the multiple slimes that you've made here, right?
Did you know that during the last pandemic, people were still inventing things and bringing new ideas to the table?
I did. You know, the last pandemic was in 1918, and I just learned that during that pandemic, they made like Kleenex and Band-Aids, and I also read that during that pandemic, or after that pandemic, that radio and TV was invented. So can you imagine right now if we didn't have TV or radio, what would we do?
I don't know.
I know.
As children, we have a lot of creativity and ideas. What do you think we can do?
I think you can do anything. And I think by you using your creativity, you might invent something new. You might find the next new TV or radio. Who knows?
What is the best thing that me, Emma, and Tyler have created lately while we've been at home more?
Let's see, what things that y'all have done since we've been home. I think all of you have learned how to adapt to the new technology with the online schooling and learning how to do Zoom and how to do Google Docs. I mean, that's been a big adjustment. And I also like that y'all have done some things to give back to the community. Like Tyler just did a book drive. I think learning to do new things and learning to give back to others is real important, and I've been proud of y'all for doing that.
What's been your favorite thing to see us do as a family lately while things have been so different?
Well, I think our favorite thing during all of this has been that we've spent a lot more family time together. And we've talked about on Sundays that even though we go to church a block from here, but our church is closed, so we started doing a Bible study with Daddy on Facebook. And then after that, we go and all cook brunch together. So that's kind of become our new favorite thing.
There are a lot of people stepping up and being superheroes lately. Who are your superheroes?
Well, I think your dad is my superhero. And I think all of you girls are my superhero. And I certainly think everybody on the front line is a superhero. All of the doctors and the nurses and the grocery workers. I mean, everybody has put themselves out there and is basically risking their lives every day for us.
Okay, if you could invent anything, what would it be?
If I could invent anything, I would like to invent something like Star Wars, Star Trek, where you can beam into a room instead of having to do Zoom or a conference call. You could just all of a sudden your teacher would be sitting right here beside you and telling you all about your worksheet, and y'all could talk back and forth. But if you did like this, it would go through her because she wasn't really there. And you could go speak at a luncheon, or you could go give a guest talk at a school, and you wouldn't have to travel and all that time. I don't know. What would you invent?
I don't know. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
I know.